Okay, Dr. Wakefield, just saw Vaxxed. Very powerful, very compelling. But what struck me, and I think this struck anyone who sees the film, is how much of the data that you used is actually data from the CDC, which you were able to get from the senior scientist and whistleblower, Dr. William Thompson. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Sure. Yeah, the documents that we use to do the analysis for the proof of the fraud included the analysis plan. In other words, how they set out to design the study in the first place. And when you get to the final analysis plan, those are the rules you stick by, or should stick by. He provided us with all the data outputs, so when the data came in, what the results were over time and how they changed. He provided us with all of the internal email communications between various members of the team and their superiors, pointing out the problem that they found and asking how to deal with it. And all of the meeting notes, so everything that Thompson had written down at the time about his concerns. So what you've got is a picture of a compelling fraud. And that is supplemented by Thompson's own words, himself saying, I can't believe we did what we did, and telling us what he did. So the reason that we don't have to offer an opinion in this film is that the story tells itself. It is all there in the documents. And so that's what, to me, makes it so compelling, and why I'm prepared to go out and say this is outright fraud and risk litigation.
Because you have the data backing you up.
I know that is what we've got.
And Congressman Bill Posey, one of the things you said is we need a hearing, and Dr. William Thompson wants to be subpoenaed by Congress. And Congressman Bill Posey has this information. Where is he along the lines of getting, because he requested a hearing last summer, nothing has happened yet. Where is that right now?
It's a good question. I don't know the inner workings of the Congress. They're now building up to an election. There are people who want that hearing. Many of the politicians don't, because they're funded by the pharmaceutical industry. They're liable to lobbying. They're going to be lobbied. They're very vulnerable. They shouldn't be, but that's the way they feel. And but we're never going to quit. We're going to make sure that Congress, the feet of Congress, are going to be held to the fire until they have this hearing, and the truth will come out.
And one more question about, because now it's getting into even freedom of speech and maybe even corporate censorship that is growing. Obviously Robert De Niro, it was reported that he spoke to Congressman Posey right before he said he was going to personally introduce the film at the Tribeca Film Festival. Within 36 hours, over Easter weekend, he changed his mind. I know it's conjecture, but what do you think may have happened, or maybe it's a pattern, or what do you think may have?
The sadness of this is we never found out. So our film was pulled from a prestigious film festival. It put everybody's career on the line, right there. It put our film on the line. It put 2 years hard work on the line. And we never got to find out why. There was no due process, no transparency whatsoever. It flew in the face of everything that independent filmmaking stands for, film festivals stand for. It was a great sadness to us. And we still don't know, and I don't suppose anyone will ever tell us.
Perseverance is important, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, well, here you go.
How'd it go?
I think it went great.